Hello and welcome to the lecture on workflow automation. I am happy to have you in this lecture. The objective of this lecture is to help you understand workflow automation in detail. So without wasting of the moment, let's dive deep into the subject. In this session, we'll understand what workflow automation is, why modern businesses need it, and how Boomi provides this capability through Boomi Flow. It is nothing but a low-code workflow automation offering. So let's first understand what is workflow automation. So workflow automation refers to the use of software to create, manage and automate business process that involves human task, system task, decision steps, approvals, notification, data flow between the application. In simple words, workflow automation is the ability to convert manual, repetitive, paper-based or email-based process into digital automated workflows. I'll give you a simple example. Imagine a simple leave approval process. So without workflow automation, employee sends a leave request by email, manager reads the email and approves it, HR need to update the HR system manually, employee waits for the confirmation. With workflow automation, employee submits request to digital form, workflow routed to the manager approve with one click, HR system gets updated automatically, employee is notified instantly. So all this happens without a manual coordination. And why do companies need workflow automation? Modern organization faces several challenges with manual process like slow processes, email back and forth, slowdown, approval and decision making. Human errors, manual entry system leads to incorrect data or missed steps. No visibility, manager cannot track who is holding the task, what's the current status is, how long a task has been pending. Then you have compliance issues. Companies must follow audit trails for approval and business rules. Lack of standardization, different people follow different methods which leads to inconsistency. Then you have high operational cost, more manual work is equal to more time is equal to more cost, which includes more human effort. Workflow automation solves the challenges by digitalizing the forms, automating the decisions, simplifying the approvals, connecting data with the systems and reduce the manual interventions. So the key concept of workflow automation, to understand Boomi Flow, let's go over the core building blocks of any workflow automation platform. First is the workflow process flow. It's nothing but a sequence of steps that need to be executed to complete a business process. Next is the forms and the user interface. Digital forms where user submits the information, approval task or complete the steps. Then you have task, which is nothing but the activities assigned to users, roles or system. Then you have decision logic, rules that defines the next steps based on the condition. Example, if amount is greater than 50,000, send to the senior manager, else approve it directly. Next is the human workflow, human actions like review, approval, verification, data entry, such kind of things. Then you have automation the workflow, which is nothing but the system task, system to system actions like calling an API, triggering an integration or updating a database. Then you have notification, email or in-app alert sent when a task is created, pending or completed. Then you have process monitoring, dashboard showing work in progress, pending task, SLA violation, bottlenecks. These concepts all apply to workflow automation tools. When you have this kind of challenges, you need something called as a workflow automation. So workflow automation in Boomi, how it works? Boomi offers workflow automation through Boomi Flow, a low-code platform to build human-centric workflows, task-driven business process, mobile-friendly forms, approval flows, lightweight internal application, customer support flows, compliance and audit processes. Boomi Flow is designed to connect people, systems and data using simple drag and drop capabilities. The Boomi Flow capabilities basically are the low-code app builder. Boomi Flow provides a visual designer where you can build digital forms, create mobile-friendly pages, define step-by-step workflows, add business rules. Next is the human workflow management. So Boomi Flow handles task assignment, due dates, escalation, reassignments, approval, SLAs. So user gets a clean task inbox to view and complete their task. Next is the system workflow integration. So Boomi Flow integrates seamlessly with Boomi integration process, APIs, database, cloud systems, on-premise systems. This means your workflow can get data from CRM, trigger a Boomi process and notify the users all automatically. Next is the rule-based decision logic. You can define rules like if invoice is greater than 10,000, go to the finance manager, or else if employee is new, assign the onboarding steps. If the approval is rejected, send the notification. So these are the various scenarios wherein you can use this decision logic. These rules basically help automate complex business process. This is a mobile friendly. Basically, Boomi Flow application can be responsive, work automatically on web, mobile browsers and tablet. No extra development required. It has process monitoring and audit trails. Boomi Flow offers complete process history, task status, who approved what, when a step was completed, analytics and dashboards. This is critical for compliance-driven industries. The next is workflow plus integration is equal to end-to-end automation. Boomi Flow combined with Boomi integration enables a complete automation ecosystem. Example, workflow triggers a Boomi integration updates system A and system B. Workflow continues for the next human step, and once the human step is continue, the next step in the process will continue. This allows companies to build smart and connected workflows. Let me give you a real-time examples of workflow automation with Boomi. Let's look at how organizations use Boomi Flow in real-time scenarios. Let's take an example of an employee onboarding workflow. So here are the process steps. HR creates a new hire request, manager approves it, IT receives a task to create laptop and email account, integration updates HR system, employee receives a welcome mail. So Boomi Flow manages forms, approvals, human task and notification. The Boomi integration updates the HRMS system, Active Directory and the payroll system. So this reduces days of manual coordination into a few minutes. Next example is about purchase requisition and approval. Employee raise a purchase request online. So the workflow involves employee submits a form, managers approve it, finance review the budget, procurement creates the PO, and integration updates the ERP system like SAP or Oracle. So Boomi Flow handles form creation, routing rules, task assignments and SLA notifications. The next example is customer support case escalation. A support agent submits an escalation request. Then the Boomi Flow creates escalation ticket form, routes to team lead, escalate to senior team after SLA, send notification and log actions. Integration updates CRM or ticketing tool like Zendesk, Salesforce or ServiceNow. The next example is document approval workflow. The organizations approve contracts, policies and marketing documents. So Boomi Flow collects approval, track comments, maintain version history, send reminders and generates the audit trail. So this eliminates the whole email based document approvals. Next example is the vendor onboarding. So here are the steps. Vendor submits the registration form, procurement reviews it, finance validates the bank details, legal verifies compliance document and integration updates the ERP. The Boomi Flow orchestrates the entire multi-step workflow. So here's a summary. The Boomi Flow allows companies to digitalize the manual process, automate approvals and human tasks, integrate systems in the background, build a low-code apps and the forms, improve speed, reduce cost and eliminate errors, tag process end-to-end, ensure compliance and governance. So Boomi makes workflow automation accessible to both technical and non-technical users, enabling organizations to modernize business process efficiently. I hope you are now familiar with workflow automations. Well, that's the end of the session, so let's wrap it up. By now, you should be able to explain workflow automation in your own terms. Thank you so much for your attention and listening till the end. I wish you a fantastic day. Bye and take care.